In what could be the biggest baggage theft scandal to ever rock LAX, look at these pictures. We have actual video of these guys ripping off consumers. These are baggage handlers who are taking stuff, repeatedly stealing items from checked bags that is, amounting to thousands of dollars. Police allege the heist could have gone on for several months before anybody even caught on. Look at this. So how do you make sure your luggage is safe on your next flight? Joining me now, travel expert Mark Murphy, founder and CEO of TravelPulse.com. Mark, welcome back to the show. It's always so nice to have you here. Really?
Yeah, a lot of shenanigans going on at LAX.
So how are they doing this?
Well, you know what? They colluded is what we think, because it's an early report so far. They've got about 25 people that they've rounded up. They put undercover police in there. They saw that in the in the secure areas. They were obviously documenting what they were doing, and they were in cahoots. And then these guys would turn around, they would take whatever they could get, and they would go out on Craigslist and eBay, as far as they can tell right now, and sell them to make some money. So
you would find your Louis Vuitton bag on Craigslist, maybe.
Well, you know what? Don't check a Louis Vuitton bag, right? So,
all right, wait a minute. I'll get you to advice in a second. What do you think they got? What were they looking for? What's the most valuable thing for them?
Well, of course, people are putting jewelry in their bags, which I don't get. Electronics they're putting in, other high-end items. So anything that's expensive, take it in your carry-on bag, unless it's a liquid that you can't bring on that you have to check. Doesn't make any sense to check those things, but they were doing that.
So this went on for months. How is it that we don't figure that out? Because you know the people are complaining, the consumers are up in arms.
Millions and millions of bags flow through just LAX in any given year. I mean, tens of millions of bags. So you're not talking about tens of millions of bags getting infiltrated, if you would. You're talking about a handful, and that's really the challenge. So this case, there were so many people up to no good, they were able to get their arms around it. But I'm sure it happens all over the place.
Absolutely. Well, and we've even got a list of airports where this is likely to happen. Let's talk about that. The #1 airport is Miami.
And then JFK and LAX are the top 3. So when you look at those airports, yeah, you got a likelihood that something bad might happen with your luggage.
Hartsfield, which is Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
And then Las Vegas. Now the top 4 of those, they're just big. Big. They're processing a lot of people.
The law of numbers. And sometimes you're going to get those bad apples in that big batch, and that's the challenge.
All right, here's what I want to know. What do I do? I mean, how do I protect myself? What are the airlines supposed to do?
Okay, so you have the carriage, the carriage contract. So what you have to do is you have to look at that. So that's basically what your ticket says.
The carriage contract.
The contract of carriage, which basically says what's the obligation of the airline should they lose your luggage, and not very much. In fact, what American Airlines will tell you is we won't reimburse you for any electronics, any jewelry, nothing that's excluded. So what you have to make sure you have is get travel insurance, but also make sure your homeowner.
I hate travel insurance. I don't want to pay on top of my ticket. Why don't I just carry the stuff that's valuable?
Well, I would do that. I would never check anything valuable. But let's say you lose something. Look at an average bag. You buy a Tumi luggage bag. The cheap bag's $500. That's more than the reimbursement, the $400 per bag that the airlines will commit to giving you. So you're not talking about much money coming back to you if you lose it. So homeowners insurance. You own a home, have homeowners insurance. That's a key. And make sure your homeowners insurance covers something like that. That way you can avoid the extra cost of travel insurance.
It's unbelievable. These people get away with murder. Okay, thefts on the rise at LAX, up 37% in 2013. Great stuff, Mark Murphy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.